Hello, everybody, and welcome to It's Football Time in the Bluegrass Fantasy Football Season 2017. Now, I'm excited about this year. So excited because this is our first Dynasty year. This is when we get to keep the players. This is what we've been working for ever since we got that championship belt. So, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to go over the rules that were posted last year. I found them. And I'm going to go over them, clarify anything that might be a little bit fuzzy. I'm also going to talk about something new we're going to do with trading this year. I think you're going to be really excited about that. I'm going to talk about draft day, and I'm going to show you how to pick your keepers, how to do everything. So hopefully with this video tutorial, you'll be able to do everything you need to do. And of course, if you have any questions, feel free to contact me. But I'm excited, so let's go. Let's go over the rules really quick. So this year, you're going to be able to keep 2 players. Next year, you're going to be able to keep up to 4 with a minimum of 2, but you have to keep 2 players. All right? Now, it might be a situation where you think, well, my team was garbage, and I don't want to keep anybody. You have to keep 2. After the draft, you can drop them immediately. You can use your waiver money, you can do whatever, but you have to keep 2 because it is a dynasty league, so you have to pick your keepers. You cannot draft players in the first 3 rounds. So if they were drafted in any of the 3rd round, or drafted 1, 2, or 3, you can't keep them. So last year I drafted Andrew Luck in the 4th round, and I will be able to keep him this year if I so choose. Now, you can only keep a player for a maximum of 2 years, which means you'll have him for 3 years. So, for instance, if I did decide to keep Andrew Luck, I had him for 2016, I can keep him for 2017, and I can keep him for 2018. So I can have him for a max of 3 years. So you can keep him for 2. By the way, all of these rules are listed on our keeper settings. So whenever you go to select your keepers, the rules are listed above in the commissioner's notes. So you can go back and refer to them if you need to. Let's see. Keeper status following a player. Keeper status follows a player until he ends a season on a free agent list. So an example of this, whether a player was dropped, traded, claimed off waivers, claimed off a free agent, they have keeper status. So how many years they've been kept, rounds they were drafted in still applies. Draft position for keeper is a +1, meaning that they are kept 1 round ahead of where they were drafted. So a player drafted in the 7th round last year is going to be your 6th round draft pick this year. Now, something else I want to clarify, because I don't think I was clear with some people, but free agents, if you just pick them up as free agents throughout the year, they are your 10th round draft pick. Your 10th round draft pick. Now, if the 10th round draft pick is either traded away, is used by draft keepers, or another free agent keeper is picked, it's going to move up around. So, for instance, if you wanted to keep 2 free agents, it would be your 10th round draft pick and your 9th round draft pick is what it would end up taking. Your 10th and then your 9th round. All right, and then, of course, if it was, 4 people you're keeping the next year, it would go in that order as well. 10th, 9th, 8th, 7th. Let's see what else. If a manager keeps multiple free agents, it's the manager's choice as where to pick in which round. If a manager does not choose, it becomes the default of the lowest player rank. It's kept in the 10th round. Okay. So, the way I'm reading this rule, if a manager keeps multiple free agents, you can choose which round they want to be picked. If you don't choose, it becomes a default to the lowest ranked player. Number 9, you will be seeded the next year in draft based upon how you finish, just like in the real NFL. I think towards the end of the season, we had sort of said to make the consolation bracket worth something so people keep playing for it, that we were going to take the winner of the consolation bracket and give them first round draft pick. I've decided not to do that. Basically because we posted the rules at the beginning of the year, and number 9 rule right there is that you're seeded based upon the draft. So I don't want to implement a rule we made halfway through. If we want to do that this year, we need to set it before the draft date. So whoever got last is going to go first. Whoever got first is going to go last. That's what's going to happen. So those are the rules. If for some reason that I might have screwed up, which I hope I didn't, we'll talk about it, but and figure it out. But a lot of people have already done this before. They figured it out. A lot of people that have played in Dynasty Leagues. So it shouldn't be intimidating. It should work out for you. It should be a lot of fun. So let's go ahead and let me show you how to pick your keepers. So change the screen here. All right. We're now in football time in the Bluegrass. And here's all our teams right there. So what you're going to do is, once you log back in for the year, you're going to scroll up to My Team. And you'll go all the way down and you'll be able to click Choose Keepers. The screen's kind of big because of all the rules, but right there, here they are, keeper rules. Okay, and that's everything that I just read. You can go back over it if you want to fact check me. And you'll essentially take it down here and just, if I wanted to, can't do that. But if I wanted to keep, like I said, Andrew Luck, just pick 2. Whoa. I don't think I'll be picking Theo Riddick though. So that's how you pick them, and then once you're done, you just have to go and click, decrease my screen here, but set keepers, right there. It's that easy. And then I've got the draft order set as well. So you're saying, okay, Daniel, great, but I don't remember who I drafted. Well, that's fine too. We're just going to go back to the draft setting, scroll down, all the way to the bottom, and it has last season. And you can see what round you picked up whomever. So, Luck, 4th round. Can't pick up Antonio. Right? Looks like I got him, I can't remember, maybe on a trade or something, but he was round 1. Pick 10. Can't pick up Ezekiel Elliott. Could pick up Stephon Diggs if I wanted to. So, can't pick up Cam Newton. But that's how you can check it. And then there's Connor, which was a dot. I don't remember why I did that. Team Walter, there's yours. Sunday Survivors. Alcoholics. Bombers. Doomsday. So, if you all don't have access to this, and I do because I'm only the commissioner, I'll copy it and send it to you, but I think you should have access to it. But that's pretty much what you do. Now, a couple dates we need to pay attention to. So, I have to approve the keepers by the 21st of this month. So that's a Monday. You need to have them picked by then. And then we have the draft set for Saturday, August 26th at 7 p.m. And, I'm going to go ahead and have the draft at my house. I mean, I'm going to open it up and welcome everyone there. I'm going to have some food. I've got Wi-Fi. I'm going to test it beforehand with multiple devices just to see if my Wi-Fi can handle it. If not, then we'll go somewhere else and do something. But you're welcome to come to my house. It's on a Saturday, and we're going to hang out, have some fun, and do the draft. If you can't make it, obviously, you've done this before. You know how to get into the Yahoo draft room, and we're gonna have the draft a little bit earlier. So we've got to get your keepers that Monday before, and then that Saturday at 7. That's when I have the draft. If for some reason that date doesn't work for multiple people, and when I say multiple, I'm talking about a majority of the league, we can change it. But if for some reason you already have plans, you know, it's hard to fit everyone's schedule. My suggestion is to pre-rank. Even Lindsay this year might be busy, so we'll see how it goes. But that's the dates, and that's what's set. Now, I don't have much longer to finish. What I wanted to say about trading, this year we're going to do it by committee. We're going to have 3 people on a committee that makes the decision if trade is fair or not. I'm going to go back over that a little bit more before the draft, on draft day when you show up to my house. We're going to vote. I'm going to be a standing committee member because I have the commissioner access. So I'm going to be a standing committee member, and the other 2 people you're going to vote on. You're going to vote for 2 people this year who you want to essentially look at the trades to see if they're fair. So on that day, that draft date, if you can't be there, we'll take your vote early, find out who it's going to be, and then those 2 people will help me make a decision whether a trade is fair. And that's the way we'll do it, so that we don't have to worry about, you know, 1/3 of the people voting a trade down or anything like that. We're going to try and make it as fair, because trading causes controversy every single year. But I think it's an integral part of the game, and I don't want to cut it out. So, if you have any questions, text me, let me know. And I'll see y'all in a couple weeks.